Today we're in Tacoma, Washington to test drive, well, what other vehicle? The Toyota Tacoma. This is the all-new Tacoma. We're gonna take it for a little bit of a street drive, but best of all, we're gonna take it off-road. For 2016, the Tacoma is all new. In fact, there are only a handful of parts that are carried over from the previous model. Tacoma fans need not worry though, this truck is everything the old one was and a whole lot more. Toyota's goal was not only to make this the best mid-size off-road truck on the market, but the best on-road as well, and it starts with the exterior. Managing moving air is very important in any vehicle when it comes to noise and efficiency. There are aerodynamic spoilers everywhere from the front diffuser, mirrors, and the bed and deck, making this the most slippery Tacoma ever. The side belt line is now higher, giving the truck an even taller appearance. Halogen projectors and LED daytime running lights and fog lights grace each side of the two grills depending on which model you choose from, creating a bold-looking front end. Sport models get a non-functional hood scoop, but I do have to admit, it does look great. The rear features an easier to replace 3-piece bumper, a much stronger tailgate with viscous dampening, perfect for those longer loads where you need to open the tailgate. The new bed is now deeper and still features an exterior 110-volt outlet for outdoor use. Standard wheels are 17-inch, but if you choose the off-road package, it comes with 16-inch, giving the user more sidewall. The interior is a nice mixture of ruggedness and a fresh modern look. Everything is well laid out, functional, and easy to use. The buttons and knobs are well sized and styled, and although I wasn't wearing gloves, I'm sure you'd have no problem operating them with gloves on. In the center, a new infotainment screen and a host of new features including push-button start, wireless phone charging, dual-zone climate control, and blind spot monitoring. The center console now opens to the rear instead of the side, providing more storage. Some may find it gimmicky, but others will love that Toyota has incorporated a GoPro mount on the inside windshield for those enthusiasts that want to record their adventure. In the back, the rear retains a flip-up and fold rear seat, providing a perfectly flat floor for cargo and storage areas in behind and underneath when the seats are up. Most Tacoma owners are outdoor enthusiasts and use their truck for recreation, whether carrying the toys to the mountain or using the truck itself as a toy and four-wheeling. So Toyota wanted to make sure that whichever it is, that the truck got you there and more importantly got you back in style and comfort, which is why the on-road ride is extremely civilized for an extremely capable out-of-the-box four-wheeler. The suspension is very compliant and the steering is easy. I can see why these trucks are so popular. Their size is so much more manageable than a full-size truck on the road, and maneuvering them through traffic is a cinch. Transitioning the truck onto light-duty off-roads is seamless, and the suspension really soaks up the bumps. The truck remains perfectly planted even on the roughest washboard roads, and best of all, it's fairly quiet in the cabin. There are two motor options for the Tacoma: a 2.7-liter 4-cylinder with 159 horsepower and an all-new 3.5-liter Atkinson Cycle V6 with 278 horsepower. Transmissions are a 5 or 6-speed manual or a brand new 6-speed automatic. For this test drive, we're driving the 3.5-liter with the new auto. The Tacoma has always been a huge hit for off-road enthusiasts due to its manageable size and its capable off-road manners. I've only done just a little off-roading over the years and nothing as serious as what we're about to get ourselves into. Frankly, I'm surprised that any stock vehicle can even do what we did. Most of the trucks that we drove were equipped with the off-road package, which have more rugged goodies like different tires, skid plates, suspension, and the newest MTS with crawl mode. By setting the Tacoma to 4-low and adjusting the MTS or multi-terrain setting, it seemed practically invincible. So Robert, we're about to enter the Devil's Boneyard with the new 2016 Toyota Tacoma. What should I know about this Boneyard and about this truck?
Boneyard, we're actually gonna give you a test of what the multi-train select can do, which you are currently in right now, so that means you're in control. And then later, halfway through the course, we're actually going to throw it into crawl control so that you can test it out and see how well you're able to focus on steering and let basically the truck drive itself in a way.
And the crawl mode will blow anyone away. It's like the Ronco's Showtime grill. You just set it and forget it. It's like a four-wheeler's autopilot, or for me, kind of like four-wheeling for dummies.
We're going to engage crawl control.
Okay.
We're going to go crawl 2. So like previous, you've probably done it before, you don't hit the brake or the throttle.
Okay.
So you just focus on steering, okay?
All right, so it's like almost like autopilot. I'm just steering.
So ease off that brake and go whenever you're ready. And you've got a spotter right up here as well.
Okay.
So go to the left just a little bit.
Once activated, the driver takes their foot off the gas and brake, and the computer does all the work for you, sensing which wheel needs more power and independently controlling each one. The driver only needs to steer. Okay, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You see how well you're able to focus on steering?
Yeah.
Instead of focusing on seeing the road, your brake and throttle.
This does things that are humanly impossible, giving the driver an unreal advantage. Here we see a truck buried up to its axles in sand, and with no interaction with the gas or the brake pedal from the driver, the truck gets unstuck by itself. I think I'm hooked. The new 2016 Toyota Tacoma is more powerful, it's more efficient, and best of all, for off-road, it's more capable. Look behind me. This thing is just basically teetering from flipping over, it looks like. TV just does not do it justice of how steep this really is.